Ladies and gentlemen, apropos of the fact that nobody... Is there a carfu on people calling with the Svachim message, delivering a message? It's interesting that suddenly they have disappeared. It's all right. It's all right. I thought maybe there was a carfu, you know, one of those very sinister, sub rosa, Machiavellian, Manelli edicts. These guys are looking at, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at three guys. Looking at three guys. And, want to know something? Want to know something? Between the three of them, there isn't an ounce of brains, but they're great guys. They're great guys.
Mario attende me, tu sei proprio uno Svachim. He can run New York State, but all the streets are full of hate. When he comes to town, here is what we say.
Everybody.
Mario attende me. Tu sei proprio uno Svachim. Mario, Mario, Mario.
And he is. Hey, Cuomo, you try to tell people, hey, I don't know who Mario is. Could be anybody. No, it's you. It's not Mario Lemieux. It's not Mario Perillo. Heavens to Betsy would never beat Mario Perillo. He's a great guy. It's you, Cuomo. You. You are the Svachim to end all Svachims. By the way, we will be able to make the T-shirts, the Svachim T-shirt available after I return. I feel like General MacArthur. I shall return on the 28th of February. Februaro 28. And that's on behalf of Ridabali, Petruzzulo, and Bucci, a law firm. Okay, let's try Dom checking in from his car. Yes, Dom.
Bob, how are you? I'm about 100 miles north of the city on the Thruway. I'd like to make one observation for you, if I may. With regard to Gordon Liddy's use of the word niner.
Yeah.
The International Airline Committee has accepted English as being the language between the cockpits and the towers, and the use of the word niner is so that the German word nine would not be confused. So the word niner is used in airline parlance
for
the number 9.
I didn't know that this was an airline. I didn't know that he was addressing people on an airplane. I thought he was doing a commercial on the radio.
I'm assuming that he either is or was a pilot and has gotten used to keeping that jargon in his language.
It's just an affectation. Come on, cut it out. I like Gordon, but come on.
Well, nevertheless, that's the reason
okay,
why
you're too serious. You're too serious, Dom. What else?
The only thing I have is I appreciate your support of the use of the English language, because as a professional, I've had opportunities to interview young college graduates for my firm, and my experience has been that coming out of college in the first year or 18 months, their writing skills are absolutely nil, and I have to take the time, and my firm has to take the time often to train them. And I would suggest that your listeners do everything they can to support the use of the English language correctly. Thank you for your time, Bob.
Well, not at all. Thank you, Dom. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Isn't that curious, ladies and gentlemen? He has a firm. He hires people. They're college graduates. They're high school graduates. And yet they can't even write simple English. That is why I say we are slipping and sliding toward third worldism. One of the traits that mark a third world status is people not being proficient in a national language. I did not think in my lifetime. I was a little kid when World War II broke out, and I remember people saying, "Oh, how terrible! Oh, the Japs are going to be over here. The Nazis are going to be over here. We got to beat them with it. And all the fear was focused on external enemies. And of course, because the United States was a unified European-based nation, because we were not involved with multiculturalism and diversity, because everybody heard Irving Berlin's God Bless America and got a lump in their throat, a tear in the eye, stood tall, sang it, and meant it. A guy by the name of Al Jolson sang a song called Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition. We were together as we have never been since. And because of the great spirit of America. And if you look at the statistics, and you'll find in such a short period of time producing 102,000 tanks, 129,000 aircraft. And it goes on and on. 12 million, over 12 million people under arms. Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard. Winning that incredible two-front war. Defeating the mighty Japanese Imperial Army. Destroying Yamamoto's Japanese fleet at the Battle of Midway. Just a short time after we got off the canvas from Pearl Harbor. Remember, that was June of 1942, the Battle of Midway. Pearl Harbor was December 7th, 1941. Right after that, next thing you know, we're in a Cold War, and again, the fear of an external enemy. The fear of some foreign power destroying America. The fear that out of Moscow, Joe Stalin would unleash satanic forces which would bring us to our knees. But guess what? The Nazis are gone. The Imperial Japanese are gone. Even the Soviet Union is gone. And yet I am witnessing the destruction of my country. Am I overstating it? Perhaps to you I am, but to me I do not say this lightly. And I cannot believe that the demise of the United States of America is happening the way it is. Bit by bit, day by day, week by week, month by month. The hallowed institutions that have made this country, sustained this country, being dismantled. We are taught a phony, fake history, if we're taught history at all. We are dismantling that glue that held us together, a unifying language. We are losing the institutions that took a polyglot, diverse people, and glued us together. The school system, take New York City, the school system. How many of you can remember when the school system of New York was considered one of the best in the nation? I did not grow up in New York, but I knew about the New York school system. I heard about Erasmus Hall High School. I heard about Boys High. Now it's Boys and Girls High. I heard about those schools that were legendary because of the graduates. I heard about the Bronx School of Science. I heard about Brooklyn College. I heard about kids who worked and scraped in order to get through school. But what's happened? In the name of integration, in the name of forced busing, what have we done? We've dismantled the whole damn thing. It's not worth, a degree is not worth the paper it's printed on anymore. And Dom, who called before, he knows it. Everybody knows it, but we pretend otherwise. And we see these phony public service commercials on television. The kid's got a cap and gown, and he's being hugged and embraced because he got a diploma. What does the diploma mean? What does the degree mean? It means we're pretending. Herman Badillo comes in and he says there was a time when you had to pass in order, you had to get passing grades in order to go from 6th grade to 7th grade. Not anymore. You don't even have to show up. We have surrendered to the brigands, to the Vandals, to the Visigoths. We have surrendered. We're just playing out our days. Playing out our days.